เก่งนะเนี่ย
เก่ง หล่อไหม
หล่อมากอยู่หล่อหัวเราะ
Hey folks, and welcome to a lovely Sunday evening here in Bonn. I had to get out of the house for about 10 minutes and take a little ride here. I've been cooped up since about Friday. This is the first weekend in April, and there's some new changes that have come up, not the least of which is a curfew between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Doesn't really affect me. I'm usually home in bed during those hours anyway. Of course, you already probably know all the bars closed about 3 weeks ago, and although I like to visit the bars down in Pattaya as much as the next guy, it doesn't faze me that much. I can do without it for a month or two if that's what they want to do. Restaurants, same thing. As much as I like to grab a seat at a restaurant and, order a nice meal, I can just as easily cook at home, and I enjoy that as well. So, no big deal for me. But right now, the things that are going on, the first of which is the closure of the beach. And as we ride down, just getting down here close to the beach, they've got green barriers at all the entrance points, and the beach is closed. So that's the walking path, that's everything. You can see the first green ones up here on the right. And they patrol it, and this isn't the only place. It's a lot of provinces have the beaches closed. So that's the first thing that kind of affects me, although I can still walk on the road or I can go walk up around the hill with the monkeys. But the other thing are the fresh markets that they have closed. So the afternoon fresh markets that pop up, there's different ones every day of the week. They are now closed. So only the big, I think, central markets can stay open. And I generally don't go to those. I find them inconvenient. I like the local fresh markets. I like to patronize the local people as much as I can. So 2 videos ago, I did a condo tour, and I left that video off at the fresh market where I do a lot of my shopping. That is, until now. So this would normally be a pretty busy market this time of day. It's about 1:30. They'd be setting up. In fact, they'd be almost set up. I usually get here 2:30. Get first pick of everything. Really gets going around 3. This is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There's other markets on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. You just got to know where they are. I know where they all are. I know when they open. But these non-daily, these intermittent afternoon markets, it's pretty much where I get 75 to 80% of my fruit, almost 100% of my vegetables, and probably 80% of my meat. So today, we've got to go out and find these vendors because they're still in business. If they're going to sell vegetables here, they're still selling vegetables somewhere else. They're set up little roadside stands by their homes, by their other businesses, whatever. And you just kind of have to ride around and find them. So you don't know where anything is, but it's out there. So let's go see what we can find. Whatever it is, it won't be here. So the first thing I want to do is kind of get off any kind of main road. We're more likely to find these places in kind of like secondary roads close by residential areas. Roads that aren't 4 lanes across, maybe roads that are 2 lanes across. So we'll go find a smaller road. But if you think about this, there's a little bit of genius in this, because instead of having hundreds of people crowding into an afternoon market somewhere, you're going to have these small little stands that might have 1 or 2 customers at a time. And so it's spreading it out, and you're having less contact with fewer people. So I see why they've done this, but the frustration in it is just finding where I can buy what I want to buy. and still patronize the local people and have the local produce. I don't like to buy the stuff at the stores. It costs more money, and I don't think it's as good, and I like to support the local economy. So the game plan is to ride around slowly, because these things come up on you quick. And like there's a stand right there, but that's not really what I'm looking for. They come up quick, and then if you miss it, like here's one right here that I'm missing right now, then we'll just have to turn around. So let's turn around and see what's on offer back here. I saw a couple things that might be of interest.
ของโลอ่ะของชุมเห็ดอ่ะ
โกยเท่าไหร่ครับ
อันนี้30
อันนี้แหละอันนี้35เหรอ
อันไหน
อันเนี้ยเอา30 บาทร้อยอันนี้
So yeah, it's hard to see what all these little roadside places have from the road. You really got to stop and look. This lady had some very nice looking bananas, some nice looking fruit as well. I think we can do some kind of business with her here.
ใครเก่งนะเนี่ย
เก่งรอไหม
หล่อแม่อายุหล่อหัวเราะ
เออแล้วเขาบอกว่าคนสวยไม่ชมคนไม่
ก
ส
ลัว
วย
ไหมกลัวไหมเนี่ย
Okay. Well, we found some fruit, found a decent deal on bananas, but entirely too much for the mangoes and the watermelon. So anyway, making progress. So yeah, I didn't expect it to be one-stop shopping, but I do think we came to the right area here. There's a temple off here to my left, and there's another kind of defunct market up here on the right. Here's some people selling some stuff. So, yep, I think we'll do the old U-turn maneuver again and see what these people have on offer. How about that?
อร่อยใช่ไหม
เลือกได้เลยนะคะใส่ถุงได้เลยจ้า
หวาน
มากค่ะ
เอามาจากหัวนะนิดนึงหน่านิด
5 บาทอ่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะ
อันมันนี่กัน
Stop number 2, mangoes. 25 baht a kilo. More progress. So yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal. 25 baht for some nice yellow mangoes. A lot of people have asked about my friend here. Here she comes with a nice deal of vegetables and some green mangoes. Her name's V. She, like many people right now, are out of work through all this. Through all this situation we're going through. So I've let her stay with me for a while and help her out. But she just made a pretty sweet deal there. Pang mai?
ไม่แห้ง
Hi Pang. อร่อยไหม
อร่อย
So yeah, I think we got enough fruit. We got some bananas, we got some green mangoes, some yellow mangoes, and we got some Thai vegetables there. And I gotta watch it because I can only hold so much in my top box, but I think I want to fill that up the best I can, because I do want to keep a lot of stuff on hand with what's going on. And these guys look like they're selling some prepared food here. Let's see what that is. Oh, ไก่ทอด
ไก่ทอดครับผม
ไก่
ทอดไก่ทอด
อันนี้มัสมั่นใช่ไหม
ไม่มีค่ะ
อ๋อ
มัสมั่น
อ๋อหมูอ๋อ
ขาหมูต้มยำมัสมั่น
อ๋อ
หามาทำไม
So a bit of a false alarm there. I thought that lady had some nice massaman curry, but she didn't. It was some kind of pork. But anyway, I missed that because at the original, the regular market, the little one that we started at, that's usually open on Mondays, a lot of times there's a lady there that sells that a great massaman curry for 30 baht for a portion. And sometimes I'll buy a bag of that. And today I kind of wanted a bag of that, but not available. So we still got some things to get. Let's see what else we can find. So I was trucking down the road and I just turned the camera off, and I whizzed right by this place here that you see off to the right, pretty sizable stand, and I saw they had vegetables. So I turned around. We're going to go in here and look what they have, but it looks like we'll be able to, we should be able to get something here, do some kind of business. Oh, and they got meat too. Look at all that. I think we hit the mother lode here. This guy's got vegetables. That's one of the primary things we're looking for is vegetables. It's got chicken breast, seafood. I think we're going to do some business here. So yeah, up until this point, I think we got some pretty good prices, very decent prices, very comparable to what I would have paid at the first market. This place everything seemed a little bit higher, but we had the opportunity here to get a lot of stuff in one place. So I think that was worth, I guess you could call it the convenience factor of it, was worth paying a few baht more here and there. They did have a very good selection compared to what else is out there right now with the size of these stands. This is actually a pretty sizable stand, and I think we can get everything else we need here today right here, and then call it a day and go home. So yeah, we might pay 20-30 baht extra, but I think we did okay. And a lot of the produce looked really good. They had very good produce, so very fresh, very ripe, perfectly ripe, and so it's quality. So between the quality and the convenience, I think we did okay.
หิวน้
โอเคกลับบ้าน
ำกลับบ้านหิวน้ำกลับบ้านขอบคุณนะ
ครับขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณนะคะ
เย็นมาซื้อมา
I guess we rode around for about a half hour. Made a couple different stops and got pretty much everything I would normally buy at the first market that's closed. So with a little bit of effort, got what I wanted. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that the top box here, my little trunk, I think this is going to be fairly full. I could cram some other stuff in there, but without mashing anything, that's a pretty good load. So we're out of here. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do though, because I know it was a lot to keep track of. I'll kind of skip ahead and get home. I'll lay all this out and then tell you what I paid for it. So let's take a look at that real quick now. So let's take a look what we got here. Some yellow mangoes, a kilo of that, some Thai vegetables. There's some green mangoes hiding over there, carrot, cucumber, some squash and onion, some tomatoes, a couple bags of chilies, got some reds, some greens, got a nice big piece of pork, probably a little over a pound, garlic, some dried mushrooms, a cabbage, big bag, two bags of chili paste, and about 3 pounds of bananas there. So that's the whole spread. For all that, I paid exactly 300 baht. So at today's exchange rate, that's just a smidgen over $9, maybe about $9.10, something like that. So that gives you an idea of, I guess what things cost. But that's how you do it when these local markets close up. You're left to forage for food at the street side vendors. And tomorrow they may be there, they may not be there. They may be in a different location. Who knows? But I'll go ahead and leave this off here. I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.